What's going on? Let me make sure I got that turned off. All right. What's going on? What's happening? Listen, you guys, when you are an attractive, masculine man, you guys have to be exclusive and you guys have to move in silence. Allow me to explain. Grand Rising, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone or time frame you guys checking me out from. Go ahead and follow and hit the like. When you are, get myself together. When you are an extremely attractive, masculine man with the aesthetic of exclusive and also moving in silence, this makes the hottest women the wettest. Listen, you guys, when you're out here doing what you're doing, you're moving differently, and this makes your enemies butt crack itch, man. Everything that you do, every move, they're out here watching you. So when you guys are moving in silence, you keep your enemies on their toes. They can never figure out what you're, and that's the best way to be. Makes extremely attractive, hot women and undeniably gorgeous women the wettest. And part of being exclusive is having limited access. You limiting your access, meaning there's not a lot of scheduled every day, all day things going on like you may have had before. You keep to yourself more and speak less about what you have going on. And most importantly, you guys are moving to a place to where you're appreciated and not tolerated. For this might be a different state, a beach that you're at, or maybe like me and other men, you guys are going overseas. So when you guys, especially the ones who are already overseas, well, the ones that have their mind on right, there's some guys out there, the passport bros, that are just always looking for a fight, an argument, or they want to bicker about nonsense. But if you guys are over there for the right intentions, this makes you super exclusive, man. Like women love to travel. They love knowing that a man has the ability to move around, whether they admit it or not. And, this you in the best position, man, because you can't get more exclusive than that. Sometimes women will play you because they feel like, oh, well, he's right down the road, blah, 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 blah. Well, if you're, what I'm saying, a flight away, it makes them take the interactions a little bit more serious. And there's nothing like, a woman knowing that she's coming to visit you. And she knows she can wake up, hit the beach. She has somewhere that she can heal, go on vacation, whatever she want to call it or whatever. But, it gets her out the house. She's able to go somewhere. And, if you want to get that old thing back with some American woman, then, you got that option. You got to smash that like button. Listen, let me tell you something. Your options expand and women take you more serious when they can't, or they don't assume easy access to you. Oh, he's on Nashville, North Carolina. Oh, you got to make yourself sound like, man, I'm somewhere where you can only vacation at. I'm somewhere where you can't just think, oh, well, he's just some small town. Ain't none of that, man. You got to be this way, you guys. You got to understand. I'm trying to tell you. Wouldn't lie to you. Got to smash that like button. You're an extremely attractive, masculine man, you know what I'm saying, with this aesthetic where you move in silence and you're super exclusive. You have to be exclusive for the women and you have to move in silence for the haters and the males, right? A lot of y'all know from the last video and whatever, you guys know that you have to have a small circle. Few to none is the best way to be, because when you're really on top of your game and you're in flow, a lot of people aren't willing to put them. So to them, you're some type of easy lick to an upgrade, to come off like they're enlightened, to, steal from your aesthetics and what you have going on. Hey, what's going on, cuz? What's going on? So So you keeping your circle small. This way, you ain't got to worry about it because you guys got to already know if you don't go to nobody for inspiration, you pull it out the ether, but you start noticing everyone around you, people are studying you. And you'll soon realize that it's only because they don't want to that work. So it's like they feel like they're getting a shortcut by just, imitating what you do and the work you put in, right? Why would you want dudes around you that are going to be doing this on a regular basis? You keep it small. You got to have yourself just one or two, maybe a few. But, even then, you got to be consistently vetting because you just don't want to be, again, y'all don't understand how things work. Hey, what's going on, fam? What's going on? When you allow people to tether themselves to you, if the energy is not reciprocated and it's just a one-way type of thing, they're taking energy from you on a regular basis, and you're giving them a direct line by being close to you, in proximity to you. You got to keep some space. So, like I said, you got to move around. A lot of people are going overseas. You got to smash that like button. Some of y'all can just move to some different states. To me, the economy in the states is just trash. It makes no sense if you can move around. But if you can't do it, but with me, going overseas, I'm going to be appreciated, not tolerated. Moving overseas, I'm not going to really be talking too much about my plans, what I'm going to be doing, none of that kind of stuff. Anyone trying to build a life and a dream off of the things that I put the work into, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, fam? Salute, salute. I'm just trying to tell y'all, man. If you guys got it going on, that means that you're a king, you got your stuff together, you move in a certain way, and you got to figure out you got to figure out the kind of way that you want to get this done and not tell people about what you're doing and how you're getting it done. You have to just keep it to yourself, man. And as excited as you want to be about it, really just got to learn, man, I got to just keep it to myself, move silence. Because let me tell you something. When you're coming up with stuff from the ether, people don't really realize how much work you're putting in. Things just given to you. So when they're taken from you, not thinking nothing of it. But when you're a creative person, when you're an original type person, when you start seeing people in close proximity start moving, looking like you, and then acting like they're not doing anything, like taking anything from you, it'll mess with your spirit. It will mess with your spirit. You cannot have that stuff around you. So whether they know they're not, whether they think it's as serious as it is or not, you have to move for yourself. Um, well, I'm in the firm belief that I have to speak my reality into existence. But as far as like going into detail about it, I don't, because I don't, I think I would give other people too much power by thinking that they can destroy my plans, speaking about it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that as far as what it goes from is the way my stuff works, I gotta speak it on as big of a platform as I can. That's how God works for me. He wants me to be bold. He wants me to be. I'm not being bold. It don't work out. When I'm bold and I say what I'm gonna do, I sit to whoever's listening, haters or not, because that's God's way of challenging. I'm like, okay, you think you're gonna stop this one? Go ahead and do what you got to do. Moving in silence as far as like, uh, telling people intricate detail or details in general. I mean, you can just give a broad brush of things, but you just don't want to go into detail, man, because people don't even think they're destiny swapping. But when you be working real hard, like, look, man, I had a runaway from my ex-wife. I had nothing. I had to start over from my dad's house, find a place, and then build. Right? I don't want nobody taking my ideas after what I've been through to get where I'm at. That's almost like putting hands on you type stuff. So since I don't want to have to do that, I want to leave it alone, and I'm just gonna keep it to myself. because I know how passionate I am about what I do, and I know how people just be taking stuff and don't care, and it's very disrespectful. And seeing as how they might not see it as disrespectful, I just keep it to myself because I'm the kind of person where it's very disrespectful to me. And you make me feel like you think I'm some type of punk, but you won't say that to my face or nothing like. So I got to do something about this. So, keep it to myself. That's the because that's the real reason why I keep it to myself, because I really feel like dudes be trying to punk you when they be trying to, but it's a sissy way of punking you. It's a real feminine way, dark feminine. I'm gonna say feminine, dark feminine way of trying to punk you by trying to steal things that you've come up with, right? But they feel this is the same way like dudes that try to take your girl or stuff like that. They really feel like they doing something, but most of the time those dudes were raised in some dark feminine energy and they move in that way. And like I've said in previous videos, a lot of them be down low and they be finding dudes attractive, and they don't really know what they be doing, right? It's weird to you because you know what it is. There's no straight dude doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know any better. You know what I mean? So you gotta just stay away from it. I stay completely away from that kind of stuff. The best way to do it, move in silence. Straight up. But look, I don't want to hold y'all. The videos can't be long. I'll come on here and make another one after I get in here and cook some breakfast and stuff for son. But I just want to get on here really quickly, man, as the day's getting started. And get the party started, man. I got some videos I'm gonna drop on here that I have made on TikTok. So you guys for that. And again, appreciate y'all. Much love. Your boy back. Can you touch on that point? What people act like they're not inspired by you, but don't say anything. Yeah, I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go live and make this a part two, and then I'll talk about that because that's important. And I want a little spill on that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this live because TikTok likes my videos, not TikTok, YouTube, in between these platforms, and go into detail about people watching you. I'm gonna title it differently. People watching you, getting inspired by you, but acting like they don't see you. The spiritual demon on that, and the people that will be the ones doing it to you will be the people that look like you. So stay tuned, man. Get back to that one in a minute.